Hello everybody, today we're going to be harvesting some pears, and I just thought it would be quite fun for you to see the harvesting process just because I've been showing you the update on this tree for quite a while now, and it is finally time for the pears to be harvested. Now I did this in the middle of October, so you're getting this video a little bit late and apologies for that. I've just not been feeling like video editing for the past few weeks since we lost Jerry, but finally getting to it, and here it is. So you can see here that the pears are pretty chunky, and you can see how ripe they are by how easily they came off the tree, which is really good. Some of them were a bit stiff at the end, so they didn't want to come off the tree, but I only ended up with 3 that wanted to stay on the tree, so it's not actually too bad, but the rest of them were completely ready. And I knew they were ready by how many I had lost in the windfall. So that is literally just when the wind blows and the pears fall off the tree because they are just ready to come off. And yeah, I actually got quite a big harvest. I will show you towards the end of the video how many I actually got. I never counted them. I probably should have done, but I didn't. One thing that I did notice was that these pears were a little bit smaller than the pears that I got last year, but that is likely due to the tree having expended a lot of energy last year and then it recovering a little bit more this time around. But I still got some really nice pears, and yeah, as I said, they were a little bit smaller, but they were incredibly juicy. And I know I said that I was going to do some cooking and baking or something with them, but to be honest, I haven't really done much of that. I made a few banana breads, which I then froze, so they are now in the freezer. But other than that, I didn't really do much. I made cookies. I didn't do nearly as much as I had wanted to, but they were just really juicy and really tasty just to eat because they are conference pears after all. I also gave a few away. So I gave some to some workers that were doing some work in our house because they were there and the pears are ready. I gave some to a family friend, and I also gave some to my friend, and I know he cooked a pear tartatan with them, and he said they were perfect for that because they were really juicy and they still maintained their shape, so they weren't solid, they weren't hard, but they were just perfect for cooking. And I'm really glad that he got to enjoy them like that as well. So hopefully next year I'm a little bit more on the ball with this sort of thing. But yeah, I just thought I would show you this, and whilst we're here I just thought I would show you the harvesting of some apples as well. And these are bramleys, so these are really good for cooking, and I may show you some videos of cooking these because they're still ready to be used. So I'm just going to go talk about the tree now, and I did this in the recording, so I'll see you momentarily. This is the pear tree mostly harvested now, and you can see that the branches are no longer bent the way they were, which is perfect. So the plan for the winter is to be able to pull these up, so push them up a little bit so they're more straight, and then we're going to have to do some trimming. I think this branch is going to have to be removed. And then this is a mess over here, so we're going to have to sort all of this out. But just for now, I'm much happier that the branches are no longer bent the way they were. And we've got 3 pears left. This one, that one, and this one. And they're just not ready yet, so we're just going to leave them a few more days and then we'll get them once they are ready. But yeah, I'm just glad that I'm no longer so worried that the tree is going to snap, and it's a pretty good harvest this year, which is also wonderful to see. But yeah, this is the tree in mid-October, so now we're going to go and do some baking with the pears, and I'll show you some of the things that I make with them. Oh, and also, look at these sunflowers, aren't they pretty? These have been grown from the seeds for the birds, and they've just put them in here, and we've got some little happy accidental flowers. So yeah, let's go do some baking. As I said a little bit earlier in the recording, I didn't actually get to bake as much as I had thought I was going to, and I didn't get to make any jam or anything like that, primarily because I just didn't feel like it. But I just thought it would be nice to include some photos of the things that I did bake, and that includes the sunflower shaped muffins with pear chunks inside it, and also one of the banana breads that also had pear chunks and white chocolate chips inside it as well. And I did actually freeze, I think, this banana bread, and so that is now in the freezer being made ready for whenever I feel like having it in the future. But yeah, so thank you for watching. I hope you have a very lovely day today, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys.